Julio Ramon Barrios Torres, a Venezuelan soldier, came to study at the Nanjing Army Command College based in East China's Jiangsu province last summer. As the one-year training program is coming to an end, the 41-year-old found that he still has much more to learn about China and its people.
Now I am in China, basically in the Nanjing city, here. It's the place of my college, Nanjing Army Command College. My country is Venezuela, very far, far away. Here in America, basically in the north of South America. This is Venezuela. It's a beautiful place with beautiful beach and nice people. I can say my family is a military family. My father, I have my cousin, and also the uncle of my father was an officer too. I think in my father gives me the example for the love of the country, and this is the principal reason or the main reason for I take this job, the love of the country.
July 5th of this year was a very important day for Julio, not only because it is the Independence Day of Venezuela, but also because it marks the 20th anniversary of his joining in the army. He was invited to Venezuela's embassy in Beijing to receive a medal for his service. The medal is only given to officers who have at least 20 years of service in the army and have done a particularly good job.
The name of the medal is Orden Militar Rafael Urdaneta. Is the military order Rafael Urdaneta. Is the name of the hero of Venezuela. Is meaning of sacrifice for the country, and maybe is for one way for the country say, I understand you have a long year with our service. When I see to the first years in the army and see now, I can think it's very fast, very fast time, but it's very comfortable time because I can bring to my country my life. 20 years is all one life.
Today, Julio is going to have his last lesson at the college, as well as in China, and it's about information warfare.
So actually, information warfare has become a new pattern of operation in our lives. Of operation, which is information warfare.
Julio was one of the 117 foreign military officers being educated at the Nanjing Army Command College, or the NACC, between 2009 and 2010. Founded in 1938, the NACC is the cradle of intermediate commanders of the People's Liberation Army of China, or the PLA. The college is located on the north bank of the Yangtze River in Nanjing, capital of East China's Jiangsu province. It has a reputation for cultivating talented commanders through rigorous teaching. The graduates include well-known personalities such as General Zhang Wannian and General Chi Haotian, who became vice chairman of the PLA's Central Military Commission. Since 1957, the NACC has educated about 4,000 middle and high-ranking commanding officers and government officials from 106 other countries. After returning home, many of these graduates were promoted to leading posts. 5 of them served as presidents, 1 as vice president, 8 as defense ministers, 1 as chief of general staff, and dozens as commanders of various services.
The students will have more than 10 courses for each training program. The core course is military thinking, including Mao Zedong military thinking and the Art of War by Sun Tzu. For this command and staff class, courses are mainly on military tactics. The officers in these classes are mainly from South Asia and African countries. Many of them have previous experiences studying abroad. They have studied very hard since they came here. They are given homework after their lessons. The topics are mainly about hard issues in modern warfare, such as non-contact warfare, asymmetric warfare, and virtual warfare. These are the topics these students are concerned with. The students have also learned Chinese military thinking, especially The Art of War by Sun Tzu and Mao Zedong military philosophy. They have had in-depth studies on the People's War of Mao Zedong military thinking. Together with discussions on the theory of modern warfare, I think they must have gained much here.
Julio is enrolled in the course for senior commanders and staff officers. The essence of their course is about offensive and defensive decision-making on the battlefield.
My favorite lesson was the Sun Tzu and Mao Zedong military thinking. But we can see in the reality thinking of the how born this country. What is the problem? Why make the revolution in this time? How the other countries want the resources of China? Yes, I think now what is the how China building the social structure of this big country, and how you can program and very good planning the future for one big country, step by step. This step by step is maybe any part to the thinking of Mao Zedong. This is the part of the philosophy I think is very good for China. It's a very good country. My country needs learning a lot of things about this system.
In our classroom, we are the group 1 on the English class, and we are four teams, 4 syndicates in our classroom. This syndicate is formed by 7 or 8 officers, and in any time we need work together with the homeworks or the special work by the teacher. And in this syndicate have the different people, different army, different race, different thinking, and we can work together. I think this is the one meaning of this program, no? It's a possible one war together in peace with respect.
However, Julio's studies did not go very well at the beginning. He has to get used to a new military system, starting from the red and blue symbols.
In my country, when I see the military symbols, I see that 22 years ago. I see my military symbols like to infantry, armor units, engineers unit, artillery units, and now it's different in China. In China have his doctrine different, and we're learning again. Other thing is the way for naming the forces. When we prepare one exercise in Venezuela, the friendly forces is the blue forces, and the enemy is the red forces. In China, the red forces is the friendly, and the blue forces is the enemy. It's different.
Another problem may be the language. As some instructors don't speak English and most trainees don't understand Chinese, interpreters were needed in the classroom. Julio spent 1 year learning Chinese in a language school in Kunshan, a city neighboring Nanjing, before he began his military training course. However, he has still had occasional trouble because of language problems.
The Chinese language is very difficult, maybe you know. And my mother language is Spanish. Maybe it's different for me, but the other countries, the mother language is the English. Maybe it's easier for there. And for me, I need to translate to Spanish and English
and in the middle you say the Chinese, but I study 1 year to Chinese.
Actually, Julio's class is like a small-sized United Nations, where the students share not only different military thoughts, but also the understandings brought from different countries.
The opportunity for the stay here is very good, for you can prepare very good the military thinking and the decision-making process for the in one room with very a lot number of countries, different thinking, and this is good. But when you stay in one team for the different countries, maybe you can say all of you can think.
Like Julio, studying is regarded as the most important mission in China by other foreign officers. But being far away from their homeland and families, homesickness strikes these hardened officers from time to time. However, being much luckier than most of his classmates, Julio has his family with him since he was required to travel across oceans to this foreign country on another continent. They live in a 2-bedroom flat provided by the college, which now is their home.
Hello, welcome to my home in Nanjing. This is my home in the Nanjing Army Command College. And this is my family. And Sofia, Julio Enrico, and Monica, my wife. Now I stay here in the Nanjing Army Command College, finish the staff course. And before that, we stay 1 year in Kunshan, in the PLA University for Foreign Language, for 1 year. My family is my wife, 2 children. I have the 10 years of marriage. My boy, my son, Julio Enrico, is 10 years old. And Sofia is 4 years. Is the princess of the Nanjing. my life in China is very happy. It's very good. The facilities and the accommodations for the college, for the family, are very good.
For Julio, family means as much as the army means to him. Out of the classroom, he has been working hard to change his role from a strict army officer into a responsible husband and father. However, a part of a soldier's tradition is hard to change.
Yes, the military life needs the balance with the family life, and we stay in the middle. And we need make a good job with the military things, and we have the responsibility with our family. It's made good citizens for the society. This is our work in the family.
Do you think you're a good father?
I don't know. I try.
Leaving China is a complicated project for the whole family. Early in the morning, the boss of a local transcontinental transportation company visits to schedule the time for packing the family's belongings.
The boxes, do you look at the boxes? No look at here?
Boxes, I can take.
31, do you remember, do you take a note?
Close.
Do you have?
But 76, I can't find. 76, I
Can you please now? ¿Dónde está el control del otro? Spanish TV. Okay, I have this book, the Red Book of Mao Zedong, Chairman Mao Zedong. I look at this book in Spanish version. I go in Shanghai, and it's very important for me here in China. Here I have my name in Chinese, Julio, and here the date Nanjing, 2009年10月15号. Okay, I think it's very important, this book, for the Chinese army man. And if I can compare this book for the Chinese army people, like to the Bible for the Christian people, maybe, it's the ABC of the military thinking in the defense of the China.
During their 2 years in China, the entire family and other foreign students traveled to a lot of places in China. For Julio, it was another way of learning about China, about the people's lives. He has taken 11,516 pictures of China in the past 2 years.
The instruction is only in the classroom. We have the travel for China. In this program, we went to Hangzhou, Shanghai, Yunnan, and we see the people of Chinese. We see people in Nanjing, different people in Shanghai, different people in Yunnan, and this is one way for learning what is the culture of the Chinese people, and stay inside of the education program here. This is one format, one way for learning outside to the classroom.
So
I think is the spirit, is the soul of this program.
However, his family has learned that some of their property can be packed and sent back to Venezuela, while some cannot. Furthermore, an important part of their job must be done before leaving the college, when Julio's family has to say goodbye to their friends, including tailors and salesmen and women who they met in the neighborhood during their routine grocery shopping.
朋友，我的衣服怎么样？猫的衣服怎么样？
好好的。
6号要吗？
下午
2点我来。好
，5点过来。
好，谢谢朋友。
哦，好的，
再见。
再见。
一共多少钱
？15。
好。谢谢，再见。再见，朋友。
真正的了解中。
Or in our case, the training programs are very important. First, it's a way to introduce China, Chinese military affairs, and Chinese national defense to the world, helping more people to have a thorough understanding of China. Second, the programs have strengthened the communications and association between China and foreign officers' countries, and tightened the relations between the two sides. It's also an important part of our country's foreign affairs work. Third, we have trained foreign officers from more than 100 countries. They helped us to introduce China after they go back to their homelands, which is more effective and convincing than we have done ourselves. We will expand the training programs and improve their quality in the future. We, from the leadership of the PLA's Central Military Commission to our college, have all realized the military personnel exchanges and communications with foreign countries have played a more and more important part in promoting the diplomacy of our country.
China speaks about the harmonious war, speaks about the peace war, speaks about the help for the other countries, and this is the example for this speech of China is right, this program. China opened his arm for all countries. It's finished the training in China, maybe in the college, but the training and the learning never stop. Never stop. We have the responsibility the country give for the men of the weapons, the responsibility for the security of the country. And this security and this responsibility never stop.